How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get Cox Internet powered by fiber with America's fastest download speeds. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial connection. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data. Fixed median download speeds. US Q3 2023.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale. With Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Old Man Winter here. If I had it my way, it would stay winter all year long. Short days, wind chill, black ice, and a good polar vortex. Oh, heaven! Wait, is it getting warm in here?
Your cold snap is over, Old Man Winter. Spring has arrived.
Spring.
Spring is here, which means it's the perfect time to get away in the Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, where you can get great deals on all of our award-winning Hyundai models, like the tech-filled Tucson and Kona, as well as the spacious Palisade. Enjoy wherever you go with the peace of mind that comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. But hurry in, these deals won't last. Add more joy to your journey at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now get 0% APR or up to $1,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Tucson. Now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offers end soon. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Radio you can touch.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Bob Lutz.
I'm certainly not going to sit here and be subjected to the assertion that our good friend Jason Duda is a legend.
I hear you loud and clear.
Jeff Lutz.
I'm not with you. Jason Duda, Thunder hockey legend. I love it. For today, anyway.
That would be terrific. That would be great, huh?
Terrific. That was terrific. And Jason Duda. For today, anyway.
That is true. I like it.
Woohoo! 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today?
And it's going to be legendary.
We are back. Hour number 2, the Bob and Jeff Show. The three-man booth today. Jason Duda joining us in the West Wichita basement studio. We've got an hour to go. The Shockers in Memphis back and forth in the American Athletic Conference tournament. Now a 28-26 Memphis lead. Around 4 minutes to go in the first half. We'll keep you up to date. K-State in action tonight in the Big 12 tournament quarterfinals against Iowa State. Right now, Houston having its way with TCU. What's the best free agent signing to date? Do you have one?
In the NFL, man, I have to think about that. I'm not really.
To me, it's easy.
What?
Derrick Henry to the Ravens.
No. He's washed.
Saquon.
No, I don't like that as well.
Derrick Henry to the.
Derrick Henry to the Ravens.
Why?
Is the biggest one?
That's the one I like the most.
Yeah, I don't know because they've always run the ball anyway. I don't see that.
Now you got a really top-notch running back.
Not really.
Adds to their arsenal. I love the Ravens.
He's been hurt and not as effective.
Well, I don't care what he's been.
Running backs don't decline gradually, right? It's going to be over for him much sooner than.
Are you out
later.
of your mind? First of all,
it happens. What is he? He's 30, right? That's pretty much it for a running back.
Yeah,
no matter how good he is.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know if it's putting Baltimore over the top. That's for sure. I mean, they had guys that ran the ball, and Lamar runs the ball more than anybody.
He had 12 touchdowns, 1,170 yards last year with a terrible team. A terrible team. He's going to arguably the best team in the league. And to say he's washed is a completely irresponsible thing to say.
Well, he's not what he once was. And when
He's not that far removed. He's not rushing for 2,000 yards in a season. But
okay, well, I'm saying once that starts happening to a running back, it's not like
what's happening?
It's not like he's going to go from 1,100 to 1,000 to 996. It's going to be just over. And
You're saying it's over.
I'm not saying it is.
They're
I'm
paying
saying
him for 1 year.
Okay.
This isn't a long-term deal.
Is that something that puts them over the Chiefs?
I believe it is.
They're better than the Chiefs.
I believe they could be. Now, that certainly hinges on Lamar Jackson showing up. I thought they had the best team in the NFL this year.
It was not. They weren't too far away from that.
Until the playoffs and their game against the Chiefs when Lamar didn't get it done. And I'm not sure he can get it done against Patrick Mahomes.
Well, he hasn't been able to get it done in the playoffs. That's been the knock on him.
But man, they've added another nice piece to it.
They've led the league in rushing when they
defense.
pieced it together.
I like this team. I like this move. And the two of you can team up on me all you want.
Well, it's just
I ask you, who do you like?
So
and
far,
all you got is, Derrick Henry's done. He's washed. I don't, come up with something on your own. At least I got something.
Well,
and the
you
Canadian over here looking completely
I
confused.
told you who I thought was the bigger one. Saquon going to Philly to add to that team. I think he'll do more than Derek will in Baltimore.
He might have better numbers. He won't have more impact. Now, Philly's a team that's kind of just grasping, in my opinion. What's yours, Jeff? As you scramble to find something.
I like the stuff the Texans have done. They got Danielle Hunter. Didn't they get a running back
Mixon.
too?
They
got Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon? You talk about
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
You talk about somebody who could be washed.
Well, the Texans might be better than the Ravens
like the
now.
Texans.
They're going to be really good. They had a pretty good guy on the end.
They're going to be really good because they've got a promising young quarterback.
And now a good running back, good promising young receivers, two guys at defensive end that'll...
Well, teams are trying to come for the Chiefs. I don't know if they'll get there.
But don't you feel better about the Texans than you feel about anybody else challenging just because of C.J. Stroud? And I know Josh Allen, but he hasn't gotten it done. Joe Burrow beat Mahomes, but he's been injured. Lamar Jackson has not gotten it done. So it's pretty much Stroud right now. I feel as good about their chances as I do about anybody else.
I don't know. I feel like the Chiefs are still the team to beat, especially since they're bringing Chris Jones back.
Of course they're the team to beat. I'm talking about who stands a chance at
I like Baltimore
someday.
still number one right now.
No.
You're putting Houston over Baltimore?
I am now because I've already
of Danielle Hunter?
No, because I've already seen Lamar Jackson fail at doing this several times. And I've already seen Josh Allen fail at doing it several times. Now, Burrow is in a different conversation because he has beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs and gotten to the Super Bowl. But he's also a little injury prone, it seems. So now you move on to C.J. Stroud. Can he be that guy eventually?
Maybe eventually this coming year, no. But in 2 or 3, possibly.
Yeah, Houston will be interesting because they could plateau for a little bit before they take that next jump.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't care. I'm not. What do you think
C.J. Stroud
about
was
that?
a rookie.
Did those come out of my mouth?
No.
C.J. Stroud was a rookie this year, and his best running back was Devin Singletary, and Nico Collins is good, but no one thought he'd be like wide receiver 1 good. C.J. Stroud helped make him that. They're only getting better.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Just talking football, man. Just talking football.
I don't know if I want you talking football.
Why not?
Because I think Houston is a candidate to plateau for a year. I think the Ravens are still the team.
Fine. I disagree.
And Buffalo to some degree.
I'm so tired of Buffalo.
Well, I hear you.
I kind of agree with that.
I get it.
If you're not going to do it, go away.
And we'll see what the Bengals do if Joe Burrow's healthy.
They're going to lose T. Higgins.
Cleveland, Maybe.
No, not with Watson.
It's Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC.
I think Houston is there.
Houston's defense isn't there yet.
They've added Daniil Hunter.
Oh, they added.
They got
one
Will
guy.
Anderson, who's fantastic. Their defense is good enough.
We'll see. We'll see. I think it's Kansas City, Baltimore.
Okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm always the guy looking ahead. Duda likes to see it. He like, we got to prove it. We got to prove it. You're
You
that
have to
guy.
prove it.
I know, but I'm looking ahead. And then Bob's the guy who's hanging on to 43-year-old running backs.
Boy, you're just putting Derrick Henry. You're disrespectful.
He's fine, but again, I don't know that he's going to make a huge difference.
I don't know. I
He'll
like
make a
him.
bit of a difference, but he's not going to make that big a difference. That's not pushing Baltimore.
Oh, I think Baltimore.
That's not pushing Baltimore over the.
I think this is a new lease on life for a guy like Derrick Henry. Tennessee was good a couple years ago, and he was fantastic. I think he lost interest. That team was so bad.
If he lost interest, then that's a loser's mentality.
Now he goes to this team, and I think he'll be an impact player. But we'll see.
If you don't have enough
pride, see if you scramble to pick him in the first 3 or 4 rounds of our draft.
If you don't have enough pride to perform, loser, and then they'll go nowhere.
You know what? I wish Derrick Henry was right.
Well, you said it. I'm not saying that. You said that about him.
I wish he was right here in my basement.
So he'd kill you after saying, "Oh, he lost interest, so he wasn't that good."
Because
calling out a guy's integrity,
to hear
work
a
ethic,
41-year-old guy who basically just insulted him.
No, you insulted him.
Who insulted him?
I don't know.
You should be a judge. We should call this show Judge Jason.
I don't know who. I don't.
You sort of insulted
both
him.
Kind of insulted.
I didn't.
I didn't insult him. I just said I don't think he's going to push them over the top because Baltimore, when it comes down to it, is if Lamar shows up or not. And so, although Derrick Henry's there,
I love him.
That doesn't make it.
I love him.
Make it a big difference. That's my
I think he's still got ability in the tank. I think there's something left for this guy. Again, 1,167 yards, 12 touchdowns
Pretty
this
good.
year for a terrible team.
Yeah,
right?
They weren't
For
good.
just an awful team. So you know they're going to run it, and he gets behind this line with this quarterback and these weapons. Oh, love it. The best free agent.
They don't
signing.
really have a lot of weapons.
They got Zay Flowers.
Are you out of your mind?
Zay Flowers,
He's
a rookie,
He's incredible.
which was pretty decent, but that's it.
You have
Mark
to be
Andrews.
Mark Andrews, but he's
Old.
hurt all the time too. So who else? They don't got anybody else.
Please tell me you're kidding.
They got
Not kidding.
Keaton Mitchell.
Oh yeah, that guy. Who doesn't matter now because
All I ask
I
is
know,
for you
I-
to
taken
tell
away,
me you're kidding.
Keaton Mitchell's done because Henry's there.
J.K. Dobbins not going to be much. She's been hurt. Is Duvernay still there? I don't know. I don't even know.
He's not there anymore.
Of course you don't know.
He's not?
Neither of you know.
He went to where'd he go?
Minnesota, Arizona?
Can't remember, but he's not there anymore. I know
Okay.
that.
So the Ravens have Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah, we've
Sure.
heard of
They
him.
have Gus Edwards.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No,
Edwards
they
is
don't.
gone.
He left. So they have
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. They have Zay Flowers. They have Mark Andrews. They have Isaiah Likely, who I think is outstanding.
Good tight end. Good young player.
So they've got 2 tight ends, but Lively's more of a wide receiver in the routes he can run and the catches he can make. I don't know. Are they going to bring back is Aguilar a free agent?
Yeah, that don't matter. They can find a bunch of Aguilars in the league.
If he's your third or fourth guy, it's pretty good.
I think the Chiefs missed out on getting a veteran receiver. I thought we thought Mooney, but then he signed with Atlanta. Pretty much the only guy left is like Josh Reynolds. It's not going to do anything for anybody.
There's nobody out there right now for the Chiefs that's going to make a huge
Mooney would have been very good.
Do what you're doing. Build up that defense. Make sure you keep Chris Jones, and run it back.
I hear you, but they got to get some weapons.
They got them.
Kelsey's
Rashee Rice will improve.
Kelsey's going to be 35.
Yeah.
He's a tight end.
Isaiah Pacheco's fantastic.
Rashee Rice will improve, but C.J. Stroud won't.
I didn't say he won't.
You said they were going to plateau.
I said
That's
the
a
team
lack
is
of
going to plateau. You got a game today?
Yeah.
Is it one that Duda? Is it better than the last couple of games?
No, it's not.
awesome.
Those are the best games I've ever come up with.
I might let you win today just to make yourself feel
But
better.
this is a game that it's going to be not as easy for Jason. It's not going to be hard.
Good, I'll kill him.
But it was a game that I brought on Tuesday just for you, but it can be played by two people.
Good. We'll play it next. The Bob and Jeff Show on KFH. Bob Lutz, Jeff Lutz, Jason Duda. We will be back.
Why?
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale. With Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify is here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
Is the Bob and Jeff Show on 97.5 and 1240 KFA.
Time to play the game here on KFH. What is the name of the game today?
We're doing a little college basketball. It's going to be
Just give me the.
It's going to be a face-off.
Give me the championship.
It's going to be a face-off category, but we're going a minimum of 10 rounds. Because there are a lot
of this 10-0.
Yeah, I'm out.
We will only add up points after someone misses.
That's not going to take long.
Through 10 rounds.
Yeah, go.
If someone hasn't missed through 10, then we keep going.
Go.
Opponents.
Who goes first?
Jason.
Jeff goes first, or Bob goes first as the reigning champion.
You want to hear the category.
Oh, I'd like to hear the category first.
This is it's a points category. Any team that KU has played in the NCAA tournament. So would you like to go first or second?
Any team KU has played in the
And you'll get the points for how many times they've played.
How many times they've played them?
You're right.
Okay.
You want to go first or second?
It's not going to matter. So I'll go.
Just make a decision.
I'll go second.
Okay.
What is wrong with you? I mean, what happens when you have to make a decision on a car or a house?
Whatever.
God,
this is
that
more
was
pressure.
painful to watch.
You like that one? You can have it. That's kind of how it works.
I guess you're going
North
first.
Carolina.
North Carolina, yes, they've played 7 times.
Wow.
In the NCAA tournament. Jason.
Kentucky.
Kentucky is, of course, correct. They've played 3 times.
Do we keep going on this?
Yeah, of course. It's a minimum of 10.
How long do we go?
A minimum of 10 rounds.
For each question?
What do you mean?
So this is just the game. How many times has KU played somebody?
In the NCAA tournament.
In the NCAA tournament?
Yes.
Duke.
Duke, yes, 6 times. It's 13-3, Jason. You need to.
I'm going to get just
don't feel like that. They've played so many teams.
Louisville.
Louisville is correct, but only once.
Michigan State.
Michigan State, they've played 3 times. Jason is getting absolutely hammered. 16-4.
This is a terrible game.
I love the game.
Let's see. Let's try.
Do you need a list of schools?
Well, maybe I'm trying to think of the big
I've got
schools.
3 pages of them.
I'm trying to think of the big schools that they've probably played.
Think of one.
Or played more.
Okay, try
let's
that.
Go Ohio State.
Ohio State, they've played once.
I'm good at getting the ones.
Terrible.
I thought that was kind of you got to pick the teams that they don't play that often.
Well, I mean, you're doing a good job at that.
Yeah.
UConn.
UConn, I know is correct. Let me get they've played UConn only once.
Okay. I'll take it. So if I miss, I lose?
No, we're doing a minimum of 10 rounds.
All right, Duda.
What?
Your turn.
Okay, let's go with.
Are you looking on your tablet there?
No, I'm doing my football draft or my baseball. I've got 1 both times, Bob.
All right.
If I was looking, do you think I'd probably be doing better?
Here we go. Name one.
Let's go with Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, we know they've played, but the national championship was the only time.
See, 1 again. How good am I at this game?
You're really good.
Thanks.
UCLA.
UCLA, yes. I believe that's a relatively
significant
significant number.
Been a good one.
They've played 5 times in the NCAA tournament. It is 22-6. I don't think you'll be able
kind of expect this?
Yeah, I did. Yes, but like I said, it's a game that can be played by 2 people. And we're talking teams that KU has played in the NCAA tournament.
Have we said Duke yet?
Yes.
Dang it. Villanova?
Villanova. That is a good one. They've played Villanova 4 times.
There you go.
Uh-oh. How you feeling, Bob?
That was my next guess.
Was it really?
22-10.
Yeah. All right. KU has played who in the NCAA tournament the most? I'll say Indiana.
Yep, Indiana 4 times.
That's not a good one.
No, not for you.
Let's go Purdue.
Purdue. That's a good guess.
They've been around. They've played
They
them.
played Purdue 4 times.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
If you'd gotten some big ones early, we'd have a game right now.
Feel it slipping, Bob? Hey,
really.
Robert.
Kansas has played teams in the NCAA
This is round
tournament.
6, by the way.
I will say Memphis.
Memphis.
I was going to say that.
Just once.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't. Now I got to figure out somebody else.
You do have to figure out somebody else.
How about, let's see, Oregon?
Oregon.
They play
Twice.
Wow, what's the score?
27-16.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not.
Jason hanging right in.
It's not 27-16.
Why wouldn't it be?
It absolutely is. Jason got 3 the first one, and then went 4, 5, 6, 1
Wait a
point
minute.
each, and then 4 points to 10, 4 more for 14, and that one he just got 2, so he's got 16.
Yes.
You
What
went
round are we
You're
in?
up by 11.
7th,
And we got like 4 rounds or 8
but if
rounds.
nobody misses, we keep going.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, I'll miss.
Well, then
Then I keep going till I miss. Because you're in the lead.
Jeff never thinks out these rules.
you cannot miss on purpose.
Well, yes, he can. How are you going to know?
I'll know.
That's crazy.
Well, you need a guess, or you forfeit.
I'll say Oklahoma State.
That would have been a good one, Jason. They've only played once.
Oh. Well, who else has been there lots back then? Oh, Syracuse.
Syracuse, they've played in
Play
the
them?
in the national championship game, and they've played 2 other times. So
Uh-oh.
28-19 all of a sudden.
I don't believe it. I'll have to see the book keeping on this one.
I'll give you the list once we're done. You can have it.
Kansas and now I'm struggling to come up with.
You are
teams.
struggling.
Kansas and
You're aiming too high, perhaps.
Kansas and Florida.
Kansas and Florida. Believe it or not,
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. They have never played in the
Okay,
NCAA
that's the end of the
tournament.
game.
No, we go a minimum of 10 rounds. That
What
was
round are we in?
That was round 8. I don't think. I mean, Jason could win, perhaps.
I highly doubt it.
If you get some multiple pointers.
Yeah, but I'm just taking.
Well, we've already had a miss, so we know we're not going past 10 rounds.
Correct.
Which is the dumbest rule.
Well, it's a 10-round game, but if nobody misses, we can't stop.
Well, they've probably had to play them. I don't think. I'll say Creighton.
Creighton, yes, twice.
No.
28-21.
Is there a 7-pointer in there still?
No, but you got 2 more. I don't think you can get 7, but you can sure try.
Has UConn been guessed?
Yes.
You guessed them.
Okay. Has this is tough now.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Ooh, that would have been a good
I
one.
might put it away. One point, though.
Only one?
Only one time that they've played in the NCAA tournament. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, let's go with Auburn.
Bad pick.
Is it? They
Auburn has played them once.
Oh,
You needed
got one.
more than that.
There's barely any left.
We're going into round 10.
I need a big dog to start with.
Have I
which
locked it
never
up?
got.
Yeah, you have, but let's play it out.
All right. My round 10 pick is, let me think here.
Don't hurt yourself.
Tough. This is tough. It's tough to think of these things.
That played more than once, and I'm just trying to pick schools that have been in the tournament a lot and hoping that they've played them.
Arizona.
Yeah, 3 times.
Oh, well done,
Jason, wrap up with a
let's
respectable
go with
guess.
Marquette.
Marquette, yes.
They played them once,
Twice.
Huh?
What's our final?
32-24.
Oh, we still got
Nice win.
We got 10 rounds left.
I think we actually played 11 rounds by accident.
Well, we should.
Here are the others that have played KU more than once in the NCAA tournament. Arizona State twice, Arkansas twice, Houston 3, Howard 2, Illinois 3,
Almost said Illinois.
Maryland twice, North Carolina State twice, Oklahoma City twice. Purdue is guessed, Santa Clara's 2, SMU's 2, Stanford 2, USC 2, Wake Forest 2, Wichita State 2, and Western Kentucky 3.
There you go.
Can't believe I didn't get Western Kentucky.
3 times they've played. 'em.
Three times they've played the Hilltoppers. Down in Fort Worth early in the second half, Shockers hanging on. They lead Memphis 37-33 with a little over 19 minutes left in that game. So we'll see if Wichita State can continue to lead that game, right?
They're battling.
They're hanging in.
And they've battled really all year. You can't fault them for the
lack
level
of
effort.
I think, has been there. Just
the effort's been good. Usually, it's not easy to play when you're losing games. But we'll see. We'll keep you up to date on Wichita State basketball. Shockers have taken an 11-point lead on Memphis early still in the second half. Look at this Memphis roster, and you see Tomlin and Walton and Quinterly and Jones, Jourdain, all very good players. But for whatever reason, it just hasn't gelled for them. There are times when they look like the best team in the country.
Well, I'll tell you the reason, and you know the reason.
And there are times when they look like they're just they should be on a playground playing 5-on-5 shirts versus skins.
I mean, I was an advocate of Penny Hardaway because he's Penny Hardaway, and it's cool to have a guy like that in your league, a superstar as a player. But I mean, there's no denying he's the problem. They have not done anything of note while he's been there.
Well, they're getting some players, but I guess I kind of got to agree with you.
Well, I've said that for years on this show. Jeff acting like he's the one that's.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm telling you right now.
That's kind of leading the charge on this Penny thing. He's not it. Not happening.
What a blatant liar.
Well, who knows if you said it? I mean, did you?
Of course I have. I've questioned it. Remember when we had Jason Munns on the show from the Memphis
Yeah, I was the
Commercial
guy who
Appeal?
asked that question.
No, I was.
No.
I asked him, and his response was, he's here for life, basically.
I know. I remember that because he answered my question. And that is fact.
Let me ask you a question, Duda.
Okay.
This is 100% fact.
No,
I
it's
asked
not.
him the question.
You did not.
Yes,
Max
I
will
did.
Find that tape.
Max, please do. I'm begging you to find that.
I want to ask you a question. I don't think I've ever asked you this point blank. Do you like Jeff?
Yeah, I don't mind him.
He doesn't mind me. That's good. That's
For you, that's
a ringing endorsement.
That's what you'd say about almost everybody.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
But do you like him? Do you like Bob?
Yeah, I don't mind him.
So yeah, I don't mind him. That's a yeah. That's a yeah. It's a yes.
Yeah.
It's a ringing endorsement for me.
You're not going to lose. Let me tell you something.
What's that?
You're not going to lose any sleep thinking about it.
No. And you guys won't either.
I will kind of. I mean,
Really? I mean, there's people.
We spend a lot of time with you. I mean,
there's people that you like and you want to be around, and it doesn't irritate you when you're around them. And then there's people that are kind of the opposite, that do irritate you when you're around them.
why were you looking at me when you started saying
And
that?
I wondered if Jeff happened to be one of those people for you.
Well, obviously it's not. I mean, we went to the Mays Northwest game, then had a bite to eat after. I
Went to a softball game. Was that last
we went
year?
to a softball game
Well,
last
it
year.
says something. We haven't done any of that stuff.
No, we haven't.
So
But-
maybe
well, no, that's not true. You and I went golfing.
Yeah, but
Genie, and it was just the two of us. So I mean, you can't get any-
Wow.
That's 4 hours of
Pretty intimate.
that was pretty
Exactly.
intimate. We had some moments in that cart.
that we did.
We did?
The 5-some in front of us wouldn't let us play through.
The what?
Remember
Where
that?
are we going with this?
Yeah, that was irritating.
That was very irritating.
I never played golf with you though when I was really in golf mode. I wish I'd been able to do that.
I wish I was still in golf mode.
I was thinking earlier today that there was a time I was listening to some interview that I think they were talking to a golfer. And now I'm 69 years old, and it wouldn't really matter what I did. I'm not going to be very good. But in my mid-30s until about 50, I was a decent golfer. I kind of miss that.
I do. I miss golfing. I just don't have time anymore.
I don't have time anymore either.
It's just crazy.
I was thinking about if I'd done a handicap, which I never did. In those days, in my best days, I would shoot anywhere from 78 to 88. That range, depending on the course.
Nothing wrong with that.
Depending on, how I felt that day.
There's nothing wrong with that score. And
no, it's okay.
For guys that just go and play here and there.
I played 3 times a week at one point. I mean, I couldn't get enough.
Now, the most I played was when I first got down here, and we'd go after practice for the first month and a half, and then obviously the last couple months that we were here. I mean, I was playing at least 3 times a week.
I tried to play once on the weekdays, and then I usually played Saturday and Sunday. Maybe twice on the weekdays and then once on the weekends, because it's difficult on the weekends when everybody's out there.
Exactly. No, but golf's a game you got to play. You can't just.
And I did devote some time to it in those years.
And then it went away.
It did. And I miss golf. I like golf. I envy people who can play golf. I just don't have time. Jeff never wanted to take it up. He just gripped the club and held it as tight as he could and swung as hard as he could, and never wanted to delve into the nuances of the game. Yeah, who cares?
Not a nuanced guy.
Anybody can have a good shot occasionally.
Oh, but I had some really good shots, really good.
Not
only
really.
2 or 3, but it happened.
Not really.
Yeah, that shot I hit from the rough at Brayburn onto the green, best shot. Maybe that was like a PGA shot. Like a PGA guy would be looking at that. That was a pretty good shot, man. Thanks.
Why didn't you strive to do more of that?
Because I couldn't. I didn't know how to hit the ball.
I tried to teach you.
Not like hit the ball, like make contact. I didn't know the proper way to hit the ball.
Didn't you? I tried to teach you. I got you into a golf class. And, of course, you didn't want anything to do with that.
No, I don't want a class.
Well, he didn't want it. It was something he didn't want. Can't force it on a guy.
I understand that, and I get that to some degree. But I would have been so happy had my father tried to teach me golf. I didn't play golf for the first time until I was 19 years old.
Here's what I've noticed about myself. And you probably like, well, yeah, I noticed that 1,000 years ago. I don't lose interest in things as much as I just want to move on to the next thing. It's not really about losing interest. I just want to do something different.
I get it to some degree, but golf is one of those things that can give you hours upon hours of enjoyment.
I hear you.
It's fun. It's great to be on a golf course. Right, Duda? Correct me when I'm wrong.
Oh, I will.
I mean, they're beautiful if manicured correctly. It's soothing. It's I don't know. There's just nothing like golf.
No, I believe you.
Some people like it.
I had fun playing it occasionally.
What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
I mean, I'd rather golf than bowl.
I would too.
But there are people out there who would much rather bowl.
And teach their own.
All bowling alleys look the same. Tell me a bowling alley that you go, wow, look at that. Oh, that lane is just gorgeous.
Well, tell me a basketball court that looks different. That's the standard of the sport. That's where they play. Yeah, shut you down with that one, didn't I?
There's settings in basketball that are different.
No, they're not.
But that's not an individual sport.
Okay, well, tennis.
You got different tennis venues.
Yeah,
venues are different.
I guess, but the dimensions are the same.
Well, yeah, it's just like a ballpark. Ballparks
duh. Golf dimensions aren't the same.
Nor are baseball dimensions.
Interesting. Well, that
but
segment.
Football is.
That segment flew by.
Well, because it's ridiculous talk.
Thanks. On that note.
And the Shockers are up by 13 right now.
How about that?
Good for them.
12 and a half minutes left.
Well, we'll see if they hold on. All right. We appreciate all of you listening today. We will be back on Monday. Have a good weekend. See you soon.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island. Jam like you're all in the same garage. Get Cox Internet powered by fiber with America's fastest download speeds. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial connection. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data. Fixed median download speeds. US Q3 2023.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale. With Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
We all agree that reducing carbon emissions is a good thing. And once again, Toyota is leading the way. We hear a lot about fully electric vehicles, and Toyota has them, with more coming in. But we also know a BEV is not for everyone, whether it's because of cost, range, or concern about finding a charging station when you need it. Plus, the raw materials used to manufacture batteries are limited. Enter Beyond Zero, Toyota's vision for a carbon-neutral future. In vehicles and in manufacturing plants, too, in the years ahead. The materials used to make just one long-range battery for an EV could be used to make batteries for 6 plug-in hybrids or 90 gas-electric hybrids. That's why Toyota's position today is electrified, diversified, empowering you to choose how to reduce your own carbon footprint with the vehicle that's right for you, a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or battery EV. So shop, learn more, and get details at toyota.com/beyond zero. Toyota, let's go places.